बोल नको ना असंच बोल रे
काय वेलकम टू द
अनाउन्स करून टाक that we are discussing.
वेलकम टू फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ MBBS टू सब नए लोग नहीं जो अभी the people who have recently taken admission. I don't know why you came into MBBS. That's a video for another day. You shouldn't have, but ठीक है, now you are here, so you need to know what books. ये टॉपर बंदा है,
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है
from
सब लोग का अपना ये होता है।
JJ Hospital, GMC Mumbai. We both are from JJ Hospital. So
But if my
GMC
batchmates will see this, they will kill you.
Mumbai.
I am the topper
So
in what I do.
नहीं topper मतलब like he is better at academics than me. So you will have mixture of everything. And I used to study last moment most of the time, at least first second
I
year.
think in first year everyone studies last moment.
हाँ, so ये कोई नर्डी वीडियो नहीं होगा. दिस इज नॉट अ नर्डी वीडियो या फिर ऐसे बहुत कुछ ऐसे हाई फाई नहीं होगा. विल जस्ट टेल यू विच बुक्स यू शुड बाय स्पेसिफिकली और कौन से यू कैन अवॉइड. और MBBS एकदम स्मूथली यू विल गेट आउट ऑफ फर्स्ट ईयर एकदम स्मूथली. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट, एनाटॉमी. एनाटॉमी में we have like
First is that
basic anatomy, so classic book which pure India mein everyone knows.
Everywhere.
So that is BD Chaurasia. So you will recommend BD Chaurasia,
Chaurasia,
right?
yeah.
So
everyone reads BD Chaurasia.
I read BD Chaurasia for like almost most of the period of my MBBS. फिर during my prelims I got introduced to Vishram Singh क्योंकि मुझे BD Chaurasia I didn't used to get hang of it. So Vishram Singh I got introduced. Right. And personally if someone asks me which would you choose, I would recommend someone Vishram Singh over BD Chaurasia because the images they have, the diagrams of organs and everything they have na, that is very easy to replicate. But BD Chaurasia also you should have both. I personally feel मेरा Vishram Singh है, you will recommend BD Chaurasia and most will recommend that.
Now there is this classic Grey's Anatomy is the one which is read worldwide. But that is
then there is Grey's Anatomy,
which is standard textbook.
That is like if you are feeling very fancy.
No, but it is the standard book.
It is the standard book feeling very fancy, but you can avoid it. You can skip it.
I think it is avoidable. Obviously, there will be different opinions. But
Different.
if we avoid both of us,
I never read it. We feel it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And by the way, BD Chaurasia is also a standard book. Just because Grey's is foreign person doesn't mean ki
in India, though BD Chaurasia is quite standard.
Yeah, it is excellent. Even Vishram Singh is good.
There are people who like Vishram Singh also.
Yeah, I love Vishram Singh.
This is like for the gross, like upper limb, lower limb, gross anatomy. This is like for the gross, no? Because individual subspecialties will have different books.
Yeah, everything.
Like some are subspecialties, like individual components.
So in anatomy, so after there will be histology.
First general anatomy will be there. General anatomy, BD Chaurasia only has
BD Chaurasia,
book.
Small book.
That is one another small book. That is to be read before anything else. And then we have for the histology. Histology, we have Inderbir Singh, yes.
Embryology also. Embryology also Inderbir Singh
only. Yeah. And
that's it. I think for theory this is sufficient.
Is enough. And for the embryology, Keith Moore and all, no one reads.
No.
Very standard.
We won't even recommend. We have never read it.
We don't read. We have not read it.
Just skip
what we read is
अपन ने जो नहीं पढ़ा है, let's not talk about it. We shouldn't even comment, I feel. So for practical you have Cunningham जो
and neuroanatomy.
Yeah, neuroanatomy is Vishram. That is Vishram Singh for sure. You
definitely.
You BD Chaurasia नहीं use किया तो भी
Many people like BD Chaurasia also,
but Vishram Singh I feel it's kind of like most preferred for neuroanatomy at least. And practical
like for the guide of dissection. Nowadays even BD Chaurasia provides in the individual before the topic starts how to dissect that area. But
Cunningham is standard and सब Cunningham लेके घूमते हैं. I don't think I have ever read it.
In our college we have to just go through the starting.
And just how to do it and there is Netter's Atlas. That is beautiful. Like
you should just see the images.
Yeah, if you can afford it, ऐसे कुछ mandatory नहीं Atlas, but if you can afford it, it's really a good investment for life. It is really beautiful. Yeah, PDF. You get PDF of everything on Telegram.
No need to buy all.
Yeah, no need to buy all of this.
Everything you don't have to buy.
आजकल के लोग तो सब tablets first year से ही iPad and everything they get it. So
always
if you want you can use everything all of these books in PDF form.
Apart from that we have Marrow. Marrow or whoever who uses
उसके बाद तो MCQ, थ्योरी प्रैक्टिकल और MCQ 3 डिवीजन है. सो थ्योरी प्रैक्टिकल तो हो गया एनाटॉमी का. MCQ में you refer marrow and whatever.
Even marrow has good theory notes also.
हाँ, क्या?
Yeah, very good theory notes. I like marrow theory notes. I think there are cerebellum and other ones, but I like marrow because I have followed it. But they have good like theory notes also. Diagrams also are very up to the mark, I feel. And MCQ practice now, so everyone has to do from before only. It's not like final year में जाके.
तो first year से
they have to do from that time only. So and then now that the first year is I think 1.5 years now. So they can do it together.
First year is 1 and
now they have changed. 1.5, I think. This or I think 1-2 years I think. Our time it was only 1 year. We used to get
2016 batch.
11 months.
2015 batch.
11 months we used to get. That's it, including final exams and the day of joining. 11 months. That's it.
Physiology. Now let's go ahead and start with physiology. For theory. The first book we will recommend it's Sembulingam.
For you it was Sembu only.
It's not standard book considered standard, but Sembulingam he has used it, I have used it, and it's really good. It's excellent.
There's one more book I forgot.
VD Joshi.
VD Joshi though is like a notes, but there's
one
more bigger book
notes also. Kind of Sembulingam, VD Joshi, and there is also one notes, BJ notes or JJ notes.
AKGen.
Acha, हाँ, AKGen. Yeah, people use AKGen. It is nice. Yeah, I have heard.
Like standard, and everyone will tell Guyton, but AKGen is very good. I feel Sembulingam and AKGen.
Sembulingam and AKGen. VD Joshi, it's a small handbook. It will have question answer format. It's a revision book. It's a revision book. But AKGen and Sembulingam, you should buy it. I feel.
Buy, and one of it you can buy. Yeah, you can read. And Guyton, Ganong is also there.
Guyton, yeah.
You can avoid them if you are happy with the AKGen. Otherwise, you can just have a look in library or something once.
Guyton, Ganong, it's avoidable. Completely avoidable.
Guyton you can read. Guyton is easy to read. Ganong is little bit. I though personally, I had Guyton. Ganong I didn't have.
Both are like if you are feeling fancy kind of thing, and standard books. But AKGen for physiology, Sembulingam, VD Joshi handbook. And last is if you are in Maharashtra, you get this BJ notes or JJ notes. I don't know if they are still available.
I don't know. Yeah,
we used to use it during our only in the times of our exams. या फिर जो बंदे हैं जो last moment पढ़ते हैं, like first term होता है, you don't have the hang of what's going on. So तब I personally use JJ BJ notes ऐसे 2-3 दिन पहले.
It's very difficult to understand. I feel. Unless you have read it very well from some other main textbook, directly reading it is very tough.
It is tough
because you can't directly go for question answers.
But I feel ऐसे रट्टा मारना है, ऐसे कुछ भी पढ़ाई नहीं हुई और ऐसे शुरू करना है.
Definitely go for it. But
which I wouldn't recommend. Starting से पढ़ाई करो. But ऐसे हुआ है तो JJ notes, BJ notes.
You can directly go for it.
It's good
for the some bad patch, but otherwise you should read theory from at least one of the books because anatomy, physiology, biochemistry are very basic first year. They will be required everywhere, every step. If you don't read it in first year, you'll have to read it in second and third years. That is very clear. So just make your journey easier by doing it at the correct time. You will pass eventually, but then it makes your journey hell lot of easier if you do it correctly and the correct time.
And then comes practical. We are done with theory.
Practical
of physiology. Practical के लिए तो college का practical book होता है.
We had.
Yeah, college practical book.
We had. We had practical book in college only, which had everything given in that.
And then MCQ book तो वही marrow जो भी कर रहे हो करते रहो चलाते रहो.
Krishna Kumar sir I think in marrow. It is nice. That sir is also very nice, but I don't know. Whatever suits.
Yeah. And then the third is biochemistry, last subject.
Biochemistry, okay.
NEET में भी बहुत जोरों से फॉर्म में आता है. सो बायोकेमिस्ट्री फॉर थ्योरी, सत्यनारायण स्टैंडर्ड मैंडेटरी मस्त बुक है, परफेक्ट है. बाकी तो लेट्स नॉट इवन.
आई थिंक सत्यनारायण इज प्रीटी गुड.
हाँ, सत्यनारायण इज इनफ
एंड यू कैन गो फॉर रेबेका जेम्स मैम्स नोट्स. शी इज इन मैरो.
अच्छा, शी इज गुड.
बेसिकली फॉर मी एवरीथिंग यू विल आस्क आई टेल मैरो बिकॉज़ इट इज रियली गुड. आई फील like up to everyone individual also it is. I am not saying, but I feel Rebecca James was very nice.
And for practical, college practical,
but this I am telling retrospectively because when I was in first year, Rebecca James ma'am's notes were not available because it came in my third year. For my NEET PG, when I went back and read, it felt so much easier to go through it. especially when I'm reading other 18 subjects, even then it felt like very easy to read through those. So I'm sure if you do it on in first year, it must be like, it will be like a cakewalk only. Nowadays I feel it will be cakewalk only with Marrow and Cerebellum and all the online material.
Ah.
But if you have that thing that I should read a book, then you should go for Satyanarayan.
We never had classes or anything, no? In first year.
Classes means we
First
have
year,
college.
mein, like,
we have college, but
had
we don't
college.
have
like classes as in
like Marrow
coaching,
was not
coaching.
there. I
Yeah.
think
Marrow-
dams was there.
First year,
but first year no one goes to
first
attend
year.
dams. If someone goes also, they're like, I'm talking about most people.
Nahin.
So most
Currently,
people don't
every,
want to attend. Nowadays,
the current
you
trend
will
is
go.
K since first year.
Best it is to go because it will make your life and journey so much easier, and
Hmm.
you'll be so much relevant in terms of your knowledge also. It will make your interest also keep in it like that.
Zala, no? I think we are done.
I think that is done.
Yeah.
That's it. Practical
And
also,
that
it is
physio
very
backend.
like that. All those chemistry, all those biochemistry
College
practicals
practical
will be
book,
there.
na,
That
it
book
will
will
have
have everything. That will be
time
as
pass.
per the university.
Yeah.
They'll make it. We had a very nice like logbook or journal. What does they say? It had every theory and then some space for writing also. And then that theory you have to read before exams. And I'm sure if you go through these all videos, notes and MCQ especially, your knowledge will be much more than what we had in our times. So I think that's it for the first year. I think they have PSM also in first year. They have to read PSM. They have to read
Acha,
PSM.
they have to read. They have like
You tell
a
off
periphery
PSM
kind
also.
of posting.
You read,
2 months,
you tell off
PSM.
because they have.
But I don't think anyone reads PSM because they don't have the
They have,
exam.
I think, exams. That is competency based medical education. They have.
They have something like a new thing in PSM. They don't have exactly.
No, they don't have exam, but they have CBME pattern. I think it's spaced exams will be there for them. I think. I'm not sure, but we are not aware of the recent things. We'll keep it
we
later.
should cover it in
Later we'll talk about it.